Good morning. I thought I'd start a wee vlog this week. I've not vlogged in quite a long time, but it's not that I think I've got loads going on, but I am going to go up and visit my mum this weekend. Well, we are going to go and visit my mum, and also Alan's got family coming over from the Isle of Man, so there might be something a little bit more interesting to vlog. Also, I've got a few things that I want to try that I didn't want to make individual videos about, so I thought I may as well just kind of rope them into this vlog as well, and you can see how I get on with them. Some of them are hair dyes, some of them are teeth whitening things, and now I'm like, I've got the whole day to do whatever I want. By the way, I've just exercised. I'm not like looking this sexy just for the fun of it. So I've had the whole morning to have an exercise. I'm going to wash my makeup brushes, which is like the stupidest thing to find pleasurable. I don't like doing it, but when you get a chance to actually have time to just do it and lay them out and get everything done, once you've done it, you feel really like, yes, what's the word I'm looking for? Accomplished. You feel really accomplished. Anyway, so this is gonna be a kind of weekly vlog, although I am working 3 days out of this week, obviously, so I'll not vlog that. I'm also gonna film some back to school stuff today, for actual kind of little videos on YouTube. I know that Scottish schools are already back at school, but in England they are not, and universities haven't started back yet, which is something I'm going to talk about, because as an older person going back to uni, I'm not going back full time, I'm just going to do a course through my work 1 day a week, but I'm quite apprehensive about it, so I'm going to have a couple of videos up for that as well. So that's my day to day. We'll see how much I get done. So let's show you what I'm going to do with this Barnet. God, my wrinkles are getting really bad. Alright, so we're in my bathroom now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with my hair, because I've picked up 3 products quite recently. I have spoke about dyeing my hair before. I'll link videos up here. I use the Maria Nila copper kind of product, which you kind of just wash through after you've shampooed your hair. It's quite good actually. But hold on, I'm going to sit you up because my arm's getting sore, even though I've just exercised. My arm's like, ugh, holding the camera. Hold on. Yeah, so I have spoke about dyeing my hair before, and it is normally copper because that's the colour my hairdresser dyes my hair, but my hairdresser has now moved to Sri Lanka, or she will be at the end of this month, so I no longer have someone to dye my hair. So I've been looking at things to try and keep it as it is, but also the last time she dyed it, she actually put a kind of more red undertone underneath it, not just copper. So it's not been washed since Monday, and it's Friday. Sorry. But I'm gonna talk to you about a couple of things that I've picked up. I picked up this one from Schwarzkopf. Now this is a colour booster. It says to use in place of shampoo, and it is the pillar box red colour. You can buy these dyes for kind of non-permanent colour. I think they do permanent as well. But I thought if I pick this up and use this in between shampoos, then it'll keep my hair relatively red, especially on the lighter areas. I've used it twice. I'm sorry, I think it's kind of mince. I will use it up just because I don't want to waste it, but I don't think it was terribly expensive, but it doesn't keep my hair red. It's not the effect I thought I would get, because I have used this hair dye before and I wasn't over enamoured. Now Superdrug had 3 for 2 on hair things, so I thought I would pick up something else. Now the pick and mix colour from Superdrug, I don't really know what the difference is with these, if this is just slightly different packaging, although this one says it lasts 8 washes and is a toner, and this one says it's a non-permanent colour and lasts 3 to 10 washes. But then I think 3 and 8, like 3 to 10, that's pretty wide a range. Like, I'm not sure. I think this one is probably more of ones that people use over that silvery blonde colour, so you could have a really nice pastel colour as well. It's coral I got, and this one is flame red. My fear is that because this is more of a non-permanent, it will come up really red, which is not what I want. And this one is one of these ones where you would, you know, wash your hair, then put the colour on, then wait for 30 minutes or an hour, whatever you want to put it on for. I've not read it properly yet. And then the colour will come up. So I think this is more of a typical hair dye situation, non-permanent hair dye, even though it says this one is a non-permanent colour. This one says it's a non-permanent toner. I don't fucking know. They're going to dye your hair. But today I'm going to use the coral one because I think this colour is going to be a little bit more suitable. What do we think? We'll give it a bash. So I picked up the Wisdom Intense White Teeth Whitening Strips. This is a 7-day course, so if this vlog lasts for 7 days, then you will kind of get an idea of how this works. It says that you use 1 sachet a day, contains an upper and lower strip for 30 minutes a day. Okay, fine. I may as well just say to you now, I will put a little photo in here of my teeth before, and then at the end of the week I'll put one after, because although I can look at you just now and smile and you can see my teeth, I think sometimes when you're filming you don't get a very clear idea of what things are like. My teeth are not pearly white. I don't smoke, I do drink red wine, and I do drink coffee, which doesn't help, but naturally my teeth are that lovely colour of beige. So I'll put a little photo in just now, you can see what they're like before, and at the end I will put them together, the before and after, and you will be able to see that too. But as for now, I'm going to go and have a wash and do all the other stuff. Hi, so I'm back and looking sexier than ever. I just put a face mask on while I was doing this, I figured why not. I do have a towel on, I'm not naked. I have my hair dye on. When I was using that hair dye, the coral one, I've used about half the bottle, but I did find it's a little bit like, it looked pastel even on my light bits. It's not got a lot of kick to it. So I'm kind of dubious about how that's going to come up, but we'll see. I thought that I would come back to you just to show you me putting on these strips. So you brush your teeth before you put them on. I've read all that. Now I used the Crest White strips years ago, in my, like 12 years ago, early 20s, ordered them from the USA, and they came over and you used 1 a day for 28 days or 2 a day for 14 days, whatever you were going to do. And Jesus Christ, 3 days into it, my teeth felt like they were going to fall out my head for the sensitivity. I do have sensitive teeth. So this says you're to use these for 7 days. I am hoping that that means they are not going to be make my teeth so sensitive, because it's a horrible feeling. I have went to dentist about it. It's just one of these things. My teeth are healthy. I was at the dentist last week actually. They're fine. But I just have very sensitive teeth. And I do use sensitive toothpaste as well actually, but who knows? I don't know what's the top and what's the bottom. Do we think this is the top? Now, I also used quite recently from Rapid White, I want to say, strips. And the thing with the Crest strips is you put them on, you leave them for 30 minutes, and then you have to peel them off. I have a horrible feeling that these ones are going to be like the Rapid White ones where they melt on my teeth, but we shall see. Okay, so that's me got them on. I don't think I can really talk with them in for too long. They're quite papery. Any other strips I've used before have been quite thin, so they kind of like cling to the teeth really well. These are really quite papery, but we will see. And they're not sticking fantastically. It did say to dry your teeth before you put them on, which I didn't do with the top set because I didn't realise. And then I did do it with the bottom ones, but they're still not sticking too successfully. But 30 minutes, I'll see how the first application goes. I'll go and get myself together and I'll see you much later. I'm going to take these off. What I would say is they're still very solid, they're very papery. As I say, the Crest ones and the other ones, the Rapid White ones that I used before, stick to the teeth really, really tight like a cling film. But the Crest ones you still peel off, and the Rapid White ones dissolved and tasted horrific. So there's no bad flavour in this, so this is quite a good thing. I do not feel that they're horrifically sensitive at the moment, but this is the first application. I will keep you up to date with that. And otherwise I'm going to go and have a shower and actually become a bit of a human, because it is now like 12 o'clock in the day and I'm not even dressed yet, but that's okay, you know. So I'm going to take these off now and let you know how easy they come off. I know, so they are quite brittle. And remember the, Christ, Crest ones are like that too. Very difficult to get off your teeth. Now it said to brush your teeth beforehand, which I did. Oh, whatever's left of my teeth tastes horrible, but much better than the Rapid White ones because they just dissolved in your mouth, and obviously you don't really want to swallow whatever that is, so you're just sitting with stuff in your mouth and you have to leave it on for 15-20 minutes, and I'm like, ugh, no, this is nasty. So that's the first application. Oh no, has it left like spots on my teeth? Slightly. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know if I'm supposed to brush after as well though. That's another question, because it said brush before. Am I supposed to brush this off or leave it to, I don't know, develop? Anyway, so that is the first one. The taste isn't too bad, but it's not highly pleasant either. Hello, so I'm looking a little bit more human now. I just thought I'd pop in to show you how it's came up once I've styled it. I don't think it's blown me away. It's definitely a little bit more orangey red. You can see it, but it's not as vibrant. Sorry, my buzzer just went. Somebody wanted through the close. Anyway, so I think it's came up not too bad, but not as vibrant as I'd have liked. I will try the red, kind of, what was it, flame red or something like that, which claims to be more of an actual dye, I suppose. I'll try that as well, but maybe just before I go on holiday. But it's came up okay, but it's just not as bright as I thought it would be. I don't know, I just thought it would be much more, I don't know. It's okay. So it's actually still the same day. I've just kind of put a red lip on and got changed because we're gonna leave for my mum's pretty soon. My mum lives up in Fife. She lives next to the coast. I don't know. People should know where that is. I'm pretty much sure you will do. Anybody who's into golf and knows where St Andrews is, it's pretty near that. So I'm gonna go up there this evening and through the magic of YouTube had filmed a couple of videos, so got changed halfway through so it didn't look like they were all filmed in one day. So that's basically it. But now I'm just gonna pack my shit up and then we're gonna get off. I'm just waiting on Alan coming home. These two kittens, as you can see here, here's kitty number 1 and kitty number 2. Our neighbours are gonna come and look after them. Well, they'll pop in, they just live across the hall, so they will pop in and feed my darlings. And that will be us on our way. So I think that's all for now. Maybe pick this up later, possibly tomorrow, but we'll see you soon. Will not be tadpoles. You don't get tadpoles at the sea. Frogs at the sea. So it's glorious in Scotland, unbelievably so. I was ready for it to be autumn and brought jackets and everything, and it's still really lovely. Oh, and I think Alan just fell. Oh dear. These people who don't know the coastline. So we've just came along here over the rocks, and then I think what we're going to do, get ice cream or a coffee. Yeah. Did you just skate in that? Yeah, don't walk on that.
Styled it out though. It's a shame we never caught it on camera.
I know. Oh dear. So this is the wee bit I'm on about. I think you need to just climb the wall at one point. I don't... Do you think there's an opening? Just over there, see where the people are standing? I think you just have to scale the wee tiny ball. Yeah.
Alanna, what are you doing with this camera? I haven't done anything. I've been out since 10 o'clock in the morning. My hair's like long done. I don't have any lipstick on or anything.
Sorry, you're glamorous.
Yeah. You're glamorous. You can get down. I'm not. So,
you're all right with me, Alanna. I don't get any better. This is as good as it gets.
Delete the Hello, so it's been 3 days since I last filmed, simply because I've been at work, and I work all day, so I'm not taking my camera to work, clearly. That would just be weird. This morning we were up nice and bright and early. Well, I say we, Alan went to work, obviously, and I was up nice and bright and early, and I had to go and see my diabetes nurse again, and we were just talking about the fact that I go away on holiday on Saturday, talking about everything that had happened over the last month anyway. If you watched my kind of August update / August favourites, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you know, I've just been getting monitored a little bit more closely. Basically, seen her today, got a letter for going abroad, because you always need to carry a letter to say why you're carrying things like needles and, you know, you've got a machine attached to you, all that kind of mince. So we've done that. We then got a nice little coffee there just before Alan went back to his work, because unfortunately he cannot take any more time off. He came to my appointment with me, and then we got a wee coffee. And now I am going to go and do some last minute holiday shopping. But what we do need is some like miniature, me personally, I don't need that many miniatures. I've got a lot of things at home that I can utilise, but Alan needs a miniature like hair, not hair gel, we're not in 1999 here, but he uses like this VO5 stuff, I don't know, and he likes to get the little mini one of it. I said to him, you should keep the mini pot and fill it from your big pot, but he said he tried that before and it was too messy and he wasn't that good. So well, he's away back to work. I'm going to go and pick up a few last minute bits. We're going to get euros and stuff like that. I'll do that too. And then at 2 o'clock, I'm going to go and get my eyelashes LVL'd again. I actually have, I'll bring you in a bit closer, I do have mascara on at the moment. Last time I went, I didn't wear any makeup to go, so that was fine. So I don't know if Deborah's going to be able to just like wash my face before she does it. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe when I'm at the shops, I might pick up a little mini bottle of micellar water or a little something or other just to kind of clean my eyes. I maybe should message her and ask her that. And then I'm gonna go home. I've got a few, like, I'm gonna have to start thinking about packing and stuff. I'm not gonna film any of that because I've done a packing video at the start of the year. I will link it up here somewhere, so if you're watching this vlog you can go and see that stuff, because I'm basically going to be doing the same thing. I might show you what I picked up at the shops there, I don't know, but I suppose I better get a move on. It's now 12:30. There's a man standing at the side of my car now, just eating a Greggs. Looks tasty. But I'm gonna go, and 12:30, my appointment is at 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna nip along to Silverburn. That's the kind of shopping mall that's closest to me, a shopping centre, and I get my eyelashes done a bit further away than that again. So I'm gonna have to get a little shiggle on. So I'm back home now, and I thought I would do a little like mini haul with you. I'm just sitting in the living room. I've also been and had my eyelashes done. I actually didn't end up filming anything while I was there because I was in a rush. I didn't really get there on time, and I just thought I'm a bit of a sissy. But I'm very, very happy. So I have no mascara on at the moment. These are just been LVL'd, absolutely no mascara, and they look amazing. I'm so pleased. When you first get it done, it is like straight away you're just like, wow, why, like this is life-changing. I thought I would also mention I've continued to use the Wisdom Intense White stuff, and I don't know, what do you think? I mean, I know I have a red lipstick on just now, which always kind of helps make your teeth look a little bit whiter, but I think that I think they're working not bad. So this will be day, let me think, day 5? I will do it, I'm just putting you back, sorry, so I can actually talk to you normally. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it again tonight, tomorrow, and then one before I leave. Will that be enough? I maybe won't have one for Saturday actually, but I'm going to continue doing it. I have to say, I think that the Crest ones that I got years ago are slightly better. They're probably just stronger and probably not very good for your teeth, to be honest with you. These, initially, when you first use them, peel them off, boom, your teeth look crystal white. I do drink coffee through the day, but as soon as I start kind of eating or drinking, I feel that the whiteness dies down, but
overall I think they look better than they did last week. I will take an end result photo as well once I actually have completely finished the week course. So I thought I would just mention that and dip back in. But let me show you what I picked up. I was in Superdrug and I have something from Primark, even though I didn't go to Primark today. But I think that's about it really. It's not overly exciting, but I'll just show you what I've picked up for my Holly bag. So I nipped into Superdrug to get some minis. Not that I actually really needed any, it was more Alan. But you know how they do the 3 for 2, so I kind of was trying to make it add up to, so I had 6 items. So he said to get a kind of medium, this is what he said to me, get a medium sized toothpaste. I was like, mediums, what? Like travel minis are just travel minis, what are you talking about? But the thing is, we actually both use a different toothpaste anyway. He uses whatever brand he gets his hand on, whatever's cheapest, and I generally try to use one that is for sensitive teeth because I have sensitive teeth. So I noticed they had minis of both. So he got a Colgate one and I got Sensodyne Rapid White, or no, tell a lie, Rapid Relief, so to help with your sensitive teeth. So we have one each because it wouldn't be enough to share this for a holiday between us, so we have one each. So that's the first 2 minis. I then picked up a mini set of wipes. Now, I've told you that I now use the muslin cloths, kind of exclusively the muslin cloths. The only reason that I'm taking these is because on the plane, it's a bit easier to use a face wipe if I need to, rather than go to the bathroom, and like an airplane bathroom, and try and wash my face or anything like that. So, like, we ain't traveling fancy first class or business class or anything like that, let's face it. But I won't, you obviously get 7 wipes in these. I maybe use a couple on holiday as well, but I am taking muslin cloths anyway. So I probably will just exclusively keep these in like my little travel section to take for aeroplane rides or bus journeys or long journeys, anything like that. And then this is what he asked me to go and get. This is what I was talking about. The mini hair putty thing from VO5. I don't know. This is what he uses. And I thought, well, I'll add in to make it to 6. A Listerine and a little mini body spray. Now, I have used the large ones of these body sprays. And this is Bali Breeze, I think. It's almost a little... It's a little bit sickly. It's not my favourite, but the other scent was even worse. And this is a bit kind of tropical. And I thought, well, it's a hot holiday. Why not? So I got them. I also picked up a mini of, this is for insect ease bite spray. I thought this was a mini like insect repellent, so I was like, oh, I'm going to pick this up. And then actually when I read it, it's if you've been bitten, it's to ease the bite if you've been bitten. Because I'm like, I don't get bitten as bad as Alan, but if I do get bitten, it's a pain in the arse, isn't it? You don't like it. Hello, babes. My pussycat came up. Hello, boo-boo. You come and say hello? She's getting big. Hey, who's that? Who's that? Hello? Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, you're kind of stinky. Have you just eaten? Anyway. Either that or you just farted on me, but hopefully not. Sorry. I also picked up a full size of Buzz Off insect repellent. This says it lasts for up to 8 hours. I'm going to be honest with you, during the day, that's not my issue. My issue is overnight when you think a mozzie might get you. And we do buy those plug-in things when we're on holiday and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes mozzies are just still there. So I will spray this all over me before I go to sleep at night. That's why I thought, oh, I'll pick that up. I've used the kind of, you know, spray creams and stuff before, but I thought an aerosol one might be easier. Oh, here comes the other one. Hello. Molly. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. What is it? I also seen that Instagram. I also seen that Superdrug had this whole section that was like for hair masks now. You know how they have like a mask bar section, like they have all the face masks, and I know for a fact in Boots now they have an actual bit called the mask bar. But in Superdrug they had this bit by the till that was just all face masks, and they had buy one get one free on them. Not face masks, talk shite. Hair masks, and they had buy one get one free on them, so I thought I would pick up a few of them. Sorry. I picked up 2 from Aussie because I quite liked Aussie products. One is called Hair Hangover Detox. Get your hair boomeranging back to life with our morning after detoxifying mask that will revive
worse for wear hair. Now, when I read that, I thought, obviously it's saying like if you've had a night on the tiles type thing, but it says it's got Mosa mint oil, so I think it's going to be kind of moisturising, but because it's meant to be detoxifying, I'm hoping it won't be too oily on my roots, because I do have kind of greasy roots. So I thought that sounded quite good for my hair. And it comes like in 2 bits, obviously. You can see the things on the back here. The actual mask is in here, and then this is like a little cap. And this one says, just leave it on for 10 minutes. I've used one of these from Sephora before, and it actually said to just sleep with it on, and I'm sure that's fine. The other Aussie one also says 10 minutes, so I suppose that's just a standard for these. And this one is Miracle Moist. Burn it a bit bedraggled before you contemplate a night in. Try this. What's that mean? Right there. Burn it a bit bedraggled before you contemplate a night in, because it says gasp in brackets. Try this. Have you noticed that Aussie adverts on like billboards at the moment are really odd? Is it just me? Like, some of them I've seen and I've been like, I don't even get that. Like, is that supposed to be funny? I don't understand. Anyway, no offense, Aussie, but it's just the marketing's a bit odd just now. Anyway, so this one says, our miracle mask transforms dry, damaged hair into manageable, shiny locks with ginseng. So again, I have kind of greasy roots, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be too much, but I was thinking more for the coloured ends, so I'll maybe just put more of it through the ends, tie up and put the cap on, and we will see. Then these two, this one says, who is this from? Modest Ego, with organic spinach and kale. Purify and restore. A 30-minute rinse off mask, carefully crafted in Switzerland. Includes a cap. #1 hair mask. And this one actually said on it, for fine to normal hair. And I thought, well, I have fine hair, so I think this was exactly what I was kind of looking for, because I don't want it to be too moisturising, because I've got flat, fine, flyaway hair. That one looks quite interesting. I think I'll really enjoy this one. And then again, because I didn't want too much moisturisation going on, I got the Bare Fruits. Now, there was quite a lot of these, and I think from the photos that I could see, this is like a bare one, and it's called Grapefruit. The cap might look like a grapefruit or something like that, because there was a flamingo one in the photo that I saw that the cap made you look like a flamingo. So we'll see. Yeah, it says here, plus it comes with a ridiculous grapefruit hair cap. So you're gonna look like a grapefruit, is that the chat? This one says as well that it's a 30-minute one. I don't see why you couldn't just sleep with it on though. I think these ones look like they're more a bit of fun, but why not? I'll give it a go. They were buy one get one free, so I bought 2 and got 4, and that was pretty good. Hello. Anyway, I think that's it for this evening. I'm just gonna go make some dinner, edit some videos, and tomorrow I'm going to get my waxing done, the lady parts and all that kind of business that you just don't like, but you have to do. Well, you don't have to, but you know what I mean. So getting that done. I don't really think there's much else going on than packing tomorrow, and I'll probably wrap this vlog up on Saturday. So I will see you again. I'm not ending it right now. I'll keep you up to date and catch up with you later. You saying hello?
Hi, good morning. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning just now. It is Saturday, a week on, well, just over a week on since when we started. I am currently starting to pack, not starting to pack, I started last night. Just finalising my packing for us going away. Kittens are going to be picked up shortly by Alan's parents, and then we'll be on our way. But I thought I would tie this up here because obviously I'll do a little holiday vlog as well, and just tie up with regards to teeth whitening and the hair stuff. So this is a week on from me using that stuff last week, and actually in hindsight I watched back the video as well, it doesn't actually, it's held up quite well. So I figured that I would use the last of the coral bottle, and then the red one I'll try another time. So I'm not going to go into showing you what I'm doing with that, but I will use my last couple of whitening strips and give you a little before and after photo, but as for the moment I need to crack on with this, otherwise I'll be going nowhere. This cat is crazy. Don't go! She always tries to climb in our suitcase. Does anybody else's cats do that? Yeah, I'm coming with you. Hey, so this is the last strip that I'm trying. Also, trying a new thing that I picked up. Now, I've wanted one of these for ages, not necessarily this one, but like a machine that does this kind of style of waving I wanted for a long time. And then I seen that Mark Hill brought out one for the handle that I have. And I thought it was like $15.99, that actually isn't horrific. So I've been trying that and I don't know, it looks okay so far, but we're gonna be doing that. Not with you, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take these off and show you the kind of final result. I'll try and get some better lighting, but I'll finish my hair first and then I'll come back to you with all that kind of stuff. But nearly done, the packing's done. All I'm doing is now getting ready to go to the airport, and then that's us really. Your cats will get picked up, etc, etc. I actually think these waves are really quite good, but I'm not unsure, so I'm like not sure how to section it the same way I would with my straightener. I think that's the only thing. Also a very lethal looking, excuse me, a very lethal looking piece of kit, if I'm honest with you. When Alan saw it, he was like, what in the fuck is that? It was like, oh my god. Suppose if you had like really thick long hair, but I've got kind of shorter, thick, fine hair, these bloody things. But ooh. So that's it there. I've kind of done that side now, so I'm gonna do this side. I'll show you one on this side as well. I'll maybe do a full video of this on like Instagram or something. So you're putting the hair in between and then it's like crimping, isn't it? Really old school. But the girls in the box are like totally babylicious. Wait a minute, I'm gonna burn my ear if I'm moving too fast. Look, like long hair and then like short hair, but they're like super duper glam Barbie women. Not what I'm like, so I'm not entirely sure. Like I have this idea that this is what I want my hair to look like, but actually once I've done it, I'm wondering if it's gonna be the effect that I want. So we'll see. Alright, so this is how my hair's turned out. I'm not hating it. The only thing I'm wondering is, what do people do if you have a fringe? What do you do with these parts in this kind of style? I think, to be fair, I'm not going to be taking this with me on holiday. I think it's so much easier just to have my straighteners with me on holiday, but I really do like this effect. I don't know, do I take it on holiday with me? It's quite cumbersome as well. But I do have to admit that I think I like the effect it gives. It's just my fringe. What am I going to do with my fringe? I'm going to have to put my straighteners through the fringe and just, I don't know, flick them to the side or something. Because otherwise I'm like, I don't know. The other thing I was going to show you was my teeth. So I've taken the strips off now, but I'll have to turn into the light so that you can actually see them. So this is them a week on. I actually think that's done quite a good job. Unfortunately, when I started this video, sorry if you're seeing like my nose hairs and everything, I apologize. When I started this, I didn't give you a, hey, this is a before and this is an after. So I think now, are they maybe sitting out here? What do you think? I definitely think they're whiter than before, but I have to say, when I've been using them, they'll be like this. So I think for events and stuff, if you had somewhere to go, a wedding or something like that, or you're going to get your photo taken, I think they would be really effective. Put them on for 30 minutes before you go somewhere and take them off and you have a nice bright smile. I think once I start eating or anything again though, it wanes really quickly, and I've been doing it every day for the last week, so I wouldn't like to think what's going to happen now that I don't have any of these left. But what do you think? What's your views? Anyway, I'm gonna sign this one off here because I need to sort this barn out. It's crazy, and we're all ready to go now. I just need to really seal my suitcase once I've put my straighteners in. So that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this little weekly vlog and some of the things that I've spoke about. Not sponsored as always because I am not that important. And I'll see you all again soon from a holiday vlog. Bye.